أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. آمين يا رب العالمين. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين. اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. آمين يا رب العالمين. اللهم إنا نسألك علما نافعا ورزقا طيبا معاملا متقبلا. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. سبحانك ربك رب العزة عما يصفون والسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين.
Bye. afternoon to all of you. My courtesy to our Chancellor, Dr. Bai Hejira Nefertiti M. Limbona, to our Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs, Dr. Consuelo D. Samson, to our Vice Chancellor for Administration and Finance, Madam Angelita Datukan, and to our Vice Chancellor for Research, Extension, and Development, Dr. Ramji Y. Udin. Good afternoon. This is Maynera, one of the moderators for today's orientation.
We would also like to extend our sincerest greetings and utmost respect to the Vice Chancellor for Planning and Development, Professor Wahida Nur Kusayin, to the College Deans, to the Directors of the Integrated Laboratory Science High School, to the heads of our semi-academic and administrative units, to our faculty members and staff, and of course to our students. Magandang hapon po sa lahat. This is Grant Warren Dilu and welcome to the students' virtual orientation for the second semester of the academic year 2020 to 2021. At this point, to give us an opening remarks, let us give a round of applause to the acting directress for student affairs, Professor Lolita P. Salazar.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. My courtesy to the Chancellor of this University, Dr. Bai Hejira Nefertiti M. Limbona, to the four Vice Chancellors, for Academic Affairs, Dr. Consuelo D. Samson, for Admin and Finance, Madam Angelita T. Datukan, for Research, Extension and Development, Dr. Ramji Y. Odin, for Admin, Planning and Development, Professor Wahida N. Kusayin, to the Deans of the different colleges, faculty members, staff who are watching to us today, and to our dear students, a blessed afternoon. Today marks another milestone in the history of Mindanao State University, Maguindanao. For the second time, we will be holding a virtual orientation for students this academic year 2020-2021. And what is this special in this afternoon's orientation? 1. We will be presenting the college profile, highlighting the subjects taught by each faculty member for your direction. Second, the video presentation of our university physician for the modified health protocols. The third is the launching of our university learning management system by Professor Marshall Arcega. And the fourth will be the services for students. At the end of this orientation, we will be entertaining questions from you so that we can address your queries. Students, be remembered that our university adheres to the philosophy that no child, no learner should be left behind. However, little can we accomplish without your help. If we have to accomplish a big task, then you will be a part of this. 50 of this will be your accomplishment. Hence, we urge you to help yourselves. Not just to complain. You really have to cooperate. You really have to innovate. You do have to do something to help yourselves. So that at the end of the day, this will be your guidance. Because you have to set the bar for you to be called as a state university student. Setting the bar for excellence. Setting the bar for competence. Because at the end, we can say that together as one, we will be united. We will be working together in these challenging times. Thank you.
Thank you so much. That's our Director of the Division of Student Affairs, Professor Lolita P. Salazar. We have just heard what's in store for us this afternoon. Our director enumerated the things that are going to happen this afternoon. One of them is the presentation of the college profile, highlighting your instructors or your professors in different courses or subjects. We will also witness a video presentation of the revised guidelines of MSU-Maguindanao operations based on the MGCQ of the IATF by our university physician. Aside from that, this afternoon, there will also be a launching of the University Learning Management System, which we are going to use throughout the second semester of academic year 2020-2021. And the fourth would be the student services. I believe you would love to hear those services, support services for all of you. And we have heard also Director Salazar emphasizing the principle that we adhere to, and that is no learners should be left behind. And she also highlighted that in accomplishing such task or mission, you are part of it, so we really have to cooperate so that we could have a successful semester. So I guess,
yes,
Grant Warren.
And right now, in this technological era, the students, as according to our directors for student affairs, all of them are encouraged to innovate, to go along with the technological advancements and other things which we have to do under the new normal. Since like this one, we are conducting our virtual orientation. In the next weeks, we will have the learning management system, which director, the CIC director will be giving us the orientation on how to use that. So I wanna ask our students who are watching us this afternoon to kindly send your thumbs up icon in the chat section or in the comment section of our FB Live, so that actually manifests your excitement, not just for this virtual orientation, but for the second semester of the academic year 2020 to 2021. In line with that, Ma'am Bainera, we will now proceed to, I can really feel the excitement of our students, because this is, I think, the first time that they will be hearing our Chancellor delivers her message to them with so much pride and joy. Let us give a round of applause to our new Chancellor, to a very young and active Chancellor, Dr. Bai Hejira Nefertiri Sinswat Makalandong Limbona.
Our Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs, Dr. Consuelo Samson. Director of Division of Student Affairs, Ma'am Lolita Salazar. Students, ladies and gentlemen, it is a pleasure to be with you this afternoon. I wish to congratulate each of you, first, on having secured your place in this university. Second, for choosing to study in Mindanao State University, Maguindanao. MSU education puts the student at the center of everything it does. Your journey here will help shape your future, and your success is important to every faculty and staff who work in this university. In this fractured world, the road will be rough, but you will continue on and show everyone else your resilience, resourcefulness, and your drive to fulfill your dreams. You have come to the right place. MSU Maguindanao will give you the best and most meaningful moments of your life. The next years won't go as planned, and more likely than not, you'll get disappointed plenty of times. And as a result, you'll grow in more ways you ever thought possible. Students, The world is awaiting your discovery. It won't be easy, but it will be great. Once again, it is a pleasure being with you this afternoon. Wasalam.
Okay, let us give a round of applause to our Chancellor, Dr. Bayhejira Sinsuat Makalandong Limbona. That was a very realist message. No, the entire journey will not be easy, but it will be great. Now, that's a line from our beautiful and intelligent Chancellor. Thank you so much, Ma'am Chancellor, for spending time, not just with us, but with the students of MSU Maguindanao. And we are very sure that our students are very excited to meet you personally. And I think the faculty members, the staff, and you also, we are all excited to meet our students. So we all wish for the pandemic to end. Right, Ma'am Bainera?
Yes, exactly, Sir Grant. So we always pray to finally meet you all in the campus. Inshallah, we will surpass this.
Inshallah.
Yes, and to continue, we will hear another message from our Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs, Dr. Consuelo D. Samson.
My courtesy to Chancellor Limbona, other officials of this university, faculty members, students, fellow MSUans, good afternoon and welcome to Mindanao State University, Maguindanao. As we start the second semester of the school year 2020-2021, I enjoin everyone to set goals and work hard to achieve them. Success is a product of hard work and more hard work. Each day is a challenge to face as the world has become an arena for stiffer and tougher competitions. Needless to say, the day will come that only the fittest survives the test. This is what MSU Maguindanao is here for, to produce prepared and resilient clients. The pandemic may have devastated some, but it has also given birth to a new normal which challenges our strength and gives us new hope and courage to transform into stronger, better, and more empowered individuals. As we face this new normal, may I remind everyone, especially you, our dear students and parents, of the roles to play in education, in our university's security, and in our campus safety, as well as our health. As your Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs, I thank you for choosing Mindanao State University as trustee of one of your most precious possessions, your college education. We are fighting a difficult battle, but with positive spirit, sheer determination, and unfaltering commitment, God will never forsake us until one day we can say, yes, we did it. And we thank Mindanao State University, Maguindanao. Allow me now to introduce the deans and directors of the different colleges and departments, starting with the graduate school. Affairs and Governance. The College of Education. The College of Fisheries. The College of Agriculture. The College of Forestry and Environmental Studies. The Integrated Laboratory Science High School. Job-Enabling English Proficiency Department. And the Pre-University Program Department. Ladies and gentlemen, those are the people behind the academic operation of the Mindanao State University, Maguindanao. Thank you very much. God bless and stay safe, MSUans.
Thank you so much to our Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs, Dr. Consuelo D. Samson, for the very encouraging message to our students and to our faculty members. Aside from that, our Vice Chancellor also presented to us the deans of the different colleges, the directors of the Integrated Laboratory Science High School, and the faculty members of the university. I hope that all our students were able to know or learn their professors or instructors in the different courses they enrolled in the second semester of academic year 2020-2021.
Yes, Ma'am Baynera, no? And nakita natin sa presentation kanina, no, that the slides of our faculty members naandun din yung mga subjects na ituturo nila this semester. So right after this, I guess this video will also be uploaded later, right after this Facebook Live. Pwede nyong i-screenshot para mas madali yung paghahanap nyo sa inyong mga teacher for this semester. Although we believe that your faculty, that your respective instructors or professors will also reach out to his or her students. Ganun po kasi yung itinuro at instruction nga po sa atin bilang mga professors at instructors ng MSU Maguindanao. We will also find ways to ensure that our students, sabi nga kanina, no learner will be left behind. So, i-embody natin yon bilang mga faculty members ng MSU Maguindanao. Yes, at this point, we will now proceed to the orientation proper. Ano ba yung mga dapat malaman ng bawat estudyante ng MSU Maguindanao? So para po sa hapong ito, for this afternoon, we will have 3 orientations. We will have the student services. Pangalawa, ang orientation for the newest, and I think the first, learning management system that we have in MSU Maguindanao. At ang pangatlo ay ang pinakabagong guidelines na ipa-follow ng ating university in accordance to the MGCQ standards set by the Interagency Task Force. So I hope everybody is so excited to listen to those 3 orientation. And to begin, we will have the student services for student support system. Let us give a round of applause to Dr. Margie Fiesta.
My respect to our Chancellor, Dr. Limbona. Good afternoon, colleagues. Good afternoon, dear students of MSU Maguindanao. I am Ma'am Margie Fiesta, your guidance counselor. I will be presenting to you the programs and services offered by one of the departments of the university, the Division of Student Affairs, or DSA. Now, among the services under the Division of Student Affairs of MSU Maguindanao are student welfare, student development, and institutional student programs. During this pandemic, there are services that are constrained due to the limitations set by the IATF to ensure the safety of everyone. The offices under DSA have to opt for alternative ways adapting to the new normal just to deliver the services, no, for you students and other clientele. For now, the DSA office is open for ID applications and processing until February 2021. On the first week of March, only those IDs with QR code will be allowed entry in the campus. For concerns on admission and scholarship, please contact our admission officer, Professor Lilia Giamla, and for concerns on SASE or System Admission Scholarship Examination, kindly reach out to Ms. Zenith S. Ante. Now, for your emotional concerns and problems, now if you have problems, guys, students, or issues that you think affect your schooling and your work, we have the MSU Guidance and Counseling Center to cater to your emotional needs. We have various programs, but the heart of all these programs and services is this counseling service. Now, since we cannot do this face-to-face, in which mas effective sana, we do this through online. No, our Facebook page will be posted later. The contact number, the hotline number will be posted there. So we could handle the counseling session through online or through teleconferencing. So pwede by phone. So we have also testing service, information service, trainings through webinars this time. So we will be designing programs to cater to your mental health needs, how to cope with studying habits, and anything na we can cater to your emotional needs. So for more information and queries, thank you so much and hope to see you guys.
Okay, yes. So that was Dr. Margie E. Fiesta, our University Guidance Counselor. No, thank you so much for presenting the student services for student support system. Kailangan na kailangan yan. Tama, Ma'am Baynera?
Yes.
Ng ating mga estudyante. So, uulitin lang natin, yung mga concerns po pertaining to transferring to MSU Maguindanao, how to get into MSU Maguindanao, pwede nyo po yung itanong, pwede nating i-address yung ating concerns sa ating pong newly designated na admission officer na si Professor Lilia D. Giamla. At ito po, para naman po sa mga SASE concerns, napakarami actually tayong nare-receive na messages and questions pertaining to SASE, pwede po nating i-address yung ating mga concerns pertaining to that sa ating pong SASE coordinator na si Ma'am Zenith S. Ante.
And Sir Grant, the DSA is still open for ID application or ID processing, so you can visit the DSA because accordingly, until March na lang po, by March, only those IDs with QR code will be allowed.
Will be acknowledged.
Yes, when you enter the university, you are only allowed to do so if you already have your new ID with QR code. So for those who have not applied for their new ID, you may visit the DSA or please message the DSA page, so you can process your ID application.
Yes, at isa sa mga tanong syempre nila, can we go now? Can we now enter MSU Maguindanao, Ma'am Baynera? Since we need to transact our newest ID. Yun ang isa sa mga tanong ng mga bata. So our answer to that question is yes, for walk-in transactions sa cashier, sa registrar, or any DSA concerns, you are allowed to visit those offices provided that we have the minimum health that we follow. We adhere into the minimum health protocols, For faculty consultation naman, students need to set an appointment to their college instructor, college professors, or high school teachers. At I think papunta na to sa'yo, Ma'am Baynera, no? Sa usaping minimum health protocols.
Yes. Yes, Sir Grant. And before we proceed to the next part, which is the presentation of the revised guidelines that we will have in the university, we would like to invite our students to listen carefully, to please pay attention, no, to the presentations, so that if you have some clarifications
Or questions.
yes, if you have questions, please do write them and send them to the comment section, no,
Yeah,
of
yung
our
ating pong
Facebook Live.
611 viewers, Ma'am Baynera, I think most of those are our students. So if you have questions, clarifications on the presentations that we have, or even though mga hindi na present but you think relevant and there should have an answer to that, no, lalo pat importante ito, we encourage you to type your questions to and send it sa ating comment section para po makita natin at masagot natin ngayong hapon.
Yes, again, assalamualaikum po sa inyong lahat, sa lahat ng ating mga students. Thank you so much for joining us. Please stay with us, no, until we finish this orientation, because we provided this, we initiated this for all of you so that you will be well guided with the policies, with the things that you are going to do, no, for the second semester of academic year 2020-2021. And our speakers are actually here for you to answer, no.
Yes.
They will be answering all your queries and other concerns. So please do, again, please type your questions, send it to us, and wait niyo po na hanggang sa ito ay masagot.
Yes, we will have, I think, the open forum, kumbaga, no, after we will have all the presentations this afternoon. So you still have more time to think of your question and send it sa ating comment box.
Okay, so I think we will now proceed to the second part of the orientation proper. That is the presentation of the revised guidelines on MSU-Maguindanao operations based on the modified general community quarantine set by the IATF. Our students, please watch this video.
To the students of MSU-Maguindanao, good day. This is your university physician speaking, Dr. Khalid Tanay Dimalen. For your information, under the modified general community quarantine status, limited face-to-face or in-person classes may now be conducted in higher education institutions, such as MSU Maguindanao, provided that there is strict compliance with the minimum public health standards and other precautionary measures against COVID-19. So today, let me present to you the general guidelines on the students' operations for face-to-face consultations. First, strictly follow the minimum public health standards at all times. These include frequent hand washing, wearing of face mask and face shield, and social or physical distancing by staying at least 6 feet apart. Proper coughing and sneezing etiquette should be practiced at all times by covering your mouth and nose with tissue or using your shoulder. Trash should be disposed properly and practice clean as you go or clay go at all times. Smoking publicly is strictly prohibited. Upon entry into the campus, you must have a prior appointment with your faculty, you have a valid school ID, and you do not have symptoms indicative of COVID-19 infection, such as cough, shortness of breath or difficulty breathing, fever or chills, muscle or body aches, vomiting or diarrhea, and new loss of taste or smell. In the event that you manifest one of those, please keep track of them and contact your healthcare provider. Once inside the classroom, a maximum of 50% of its seating capacity can be occupied at any given time. Your teacher may provide specific instructions that you must follow. Physical fitness through indoor and outdoor non-contact sports and other forms of exercise, such as but not limited to walking, jogging, running, biking, table tennis, lawn tennis, and badminton are allowed. And lastly, when inside the university canteen, please stay at least 1 seat apart. Disposable plastics are banned, therefore, you are encouraged to bring your own utensils. Let us help one another in fighting against COVID-19. Be informed, be prepared, be smart, and be safe. Thank you, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect and bless us all.
Yes, thank you so much, our university physician, ating pong resident doctor, Dr. Khalid T. Dimalen. He presented to us the revised guidelines on MSU-Maguindanao operations based on MGCQ, that's Modified General Community Quarantine, set by the IATF or the Interagency Task Force. Lagi nating pakatandaan that our university is now open, but students who will be entering the university shall observe the minimum health protocols. Never forget your face mask. Although wala kaming ginagamit ngayon, but do not forget to wear your face mask and your face shield. Bring your alcohols, always sanitize your hands. Now let us all be safe from the threats of coronavirus disease 2019. Hindi pa po tapos yung ating laban kontra COVID-19. Kaya tayo po ay patuloy na sumunod sa kung ano man ang ibinigay ng ating IATF. At ang maibibigay po namin sa inyo ay kahit may COVID-19, ang MSU Maguindanao ay patuloy na ibibigay ang lahat para magawa ang mandato nito bilang isang academic institution. Tama, Ma'am Baynera?
That's right, Sir Granty. Again, kung meron po kayong mga questions regarding the guidelines, pwede nyo pong isend sa amin at masagot, at nang sa ganun ay masagot po yan. At of course, para po mag-guide kayong lahat. And I guess we will now continue to another part.
Yes,
which,
this is I think we are full of excitement this afternoon. Now, since this is our first virtual event for 2021, and I guess there will be more virtual events in the coming months. In line with that, in line with the move of the university for to go along with the demands of the new normal, we now have our newest learning management system. Ano nga ba ang LMS? Ngayon, para bigyan tayo ng orientasyon patungkol sa ating learning management system, let us give a round of applause sa ating CIC Director, Professor Marshall D. Arcega.
Good morning, students. Today, I will be discussing to you the learning management system that we will be using this semester. Learning Management System, or LMS, is a software that helps you create, manage, organize, and deliver online training materials to your audience. We migrated to a new LMS called Modular Object-Oriented Dynamic Learning Environment, or Moodle, because it is the most widely used LMS in the world, as it delivers powerful set of learner-centric tools and collaborative learning environments that empower both teaching and learning. It was designed to provide educators, administrators, and learners with an open, robust, secure, and free platform to create and deliver personalized learning environments. In other words, it is a learning management system that is free, and best of all, it can be customized to our own standard, the MSU-Maguindanao standard. Last month, we have introduced the LMS to your teachers, and they may have informed you of the activities in this system, such as downloading instructional materials, taking quizzes, and submitting assignments, requirements, or projects. For you to be able to access the LMS, you must have the following. 1. Hardware. which can be any of the following: smartphone, tablet, laptop, or desktop computers. 2. Browsers such as Chrome, Firefox, the Opera, Microsoft Edge or the Internet Explorer, Safari, and others. 3. Data or Wi-Fi connections for you to be able to connect to the Internet. Now let me show you what you need to do. To access your account, open your browser, Chrome, type in the address, which is MSU-Maguindanao.online. Then you press the enter and you will be directed to the LMS website. Now, what you need to do is click on login and you will be asked to enter your username and your password. So the username and the password, you can get it from your teacher. So type in the username. So let's say, for example, my username is and password is, so click login, and then when you first log in, so you will be asked to change your password for security reasons. So first you need to do is type in your current password, so the last password that you have entered, and then you're going to type in a new password. Now remember, you have here the message, your new password must have at least 8 characters. Okay, at least 1 digit, at least 1 lowercase letters, and at least 1 uppercase letter, and at least 1 alphanumeric character. Okay, such as the asterisk, the minus sign, you can use the pound sign, or any other character. So one example is, so let's say for example, I type in MSU-Mag, so let's say at 47. So that will contain at least 1 capital letter, the small letters, the character, and number. So we type in the new password for confirmation. So make sure that they are of the same password. Okay, once you type in, click Save Changes. So once done, you click Continue, and you will be directed to your dashboard. So in your dashboard, you will see here the subjects in which you are enrolled in. So for in this case, I am enrolled in Demo Course 122. So you can see here all the subjects that you are enrolled here in your dashboard, or you can see also here, see it here if you're going to click the menu, and then you click here yung My Courses. To view your subject, click on your subject, and you will see here the different topics, okay, or the different activities that your teacher has provided for you. Okay, so let's say for example, if you want to access the instructional materials that are uploaded, the modules, so what you need to do is simply click on, so let's say for example, the syllabus or the topics that you're going to discuss, and you will be able to download it in your cell phone or in your computers. And now, to see the content of your instructional materials, we simply have to open your downloaded files. So in this case, I click open, and then you would be able to see now the content, okay, or the topic or the lecture of your teacher. From here, you can read now, okay, the content of the topics provided to you by your teachers. Okay. So aside from downloading files, so you can also do other activities such as taking quiz or submitting your projects or requirements. So to do so, let's say we're going to take a quiz. What we need to do is click the quiz. So once we click this one, we will be redirected to your quiz. So you have here your instructions or the status of your quiz. This is your first attempt, and then it will tell us when this quiz will be opened and how long can you take the quiz, which is the time limit. So as you can see here, the time limit for you to be able to finish this quiz is within 1 hour and 30 minutes. So to start taking the quiz, all you have to do is click on the attempt quiz now. Okay, so you have now again the reminder. So you will have the time limit of 1 hour 30 minutes, which will begin as soon as you click the start attempt. So if you are sure you're going to take now the quiz, then click on the start attempt. And then on this quiz, you have to answer now the question. As you can see on the upper right corner, which is the time left. So this will remind you on how much time do you have in completing this quiz. So this is a multiple choice exam. So you have to read the question number 1, and then you have to select the correct answer by simply click or tapping on the answer of your choice. So once you click this one, you have the option. If you want to change your mind, just click clear my choice and then select another answer, or you can simply click another answer to make your choice. Once you are done with this question, you simply have to click next page to go to the next question. So the next questions will appear. Again, same thing you need to do. And the question number 1, you have to answer the question. So click. So we have the 2 questions here in our example. So as soon as you reach the last page, you will see here the finish attempt. So you have to click on the finish attempt so that the countdown will stop. And then, so before we finally submit your answer, we have the options to review, okay, what questions have been answered, what questions have not been answered. So if you wish to go back to your questions, you have to click the return to attempt. If not, you have to submit and finish the quiz. Once you click this one, for confirmation, you will be asked again to confirm. Okay? So click submit all and finish. What's good about this one is that in multiple choice, you will be able to see your scores on how you fare in answering the quiz. Okay? So once you are done, you can go back to your course. Another activity you can do in this system is to take quiz on essay. So all you have to do is click the quiz essay, and the essay questions will be displayed. Again, you will see here the status of the quiz, the time limit, when will this be opened, and once you are ready, just simply click attempt quiz now. Then click start attempt. And from here, the question will be displayed. So, for example, you have here the question, which is differentiate Moodle from the classroom learning management system. You will see here a box wherein you will type in your answer. So, for example, you type Google Classroom is and so forth. Okay, so let's say you have typed this one. And now, you also have the option, if it is given by your teacher, you can also upload files by putting it in this box. So, if you are asked to submit a file or attachment to this essay, you may also do so by simply clicking on the files, and then you have here the upload the file, and then you have to choose the file of what you're going to submit. So let's say, for example, this is the file that you're going to submit. Click the file and you will see here the file attached, and then all you have to do is click upload the file, and you will see the attachment for this essay is already in place. So once you are done, simply click finished attempt for you to be able to submit your answer to the essay. And here's the summary. So you may attempt to return to change some answers that you have made, or if not, you have to submit all, okay, by clicking the button submit all and finish. So once done, you can always go back to our course by scrolling up and then clicking on the name of our course, which is yung D course 122. Okay, and then you will be going back to the display on your demo course. Once you are done with your activities on this class, you may now log out from this system by simply clicking on your profile on the upper right corner and select log out. And there you have it. I hope that you can follow the instructions. Should you have any questions or clarifications, you can always message us. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Professor Marshall C. Arcega. Ayan, no? At this point, mamimit na naman po natin ulit si Professor Marshall C. Arcega because we will proceed sa ating open forum. Kasama po natin ngayon ang ating Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs, Dr. Consuelo D. Samson, Also with us is our director for of the Division of Student Affairs, Professor Lolita P. Salazar, ang ating University Guidance Counselor, Dr. Margie Fiesta, at ang ating pong Director ng CIC, katatapos silang po mag-present ng ating Learning Management System, Professor Marshall C. Arcega. So, hi ma'am and sir. Ayan. So, pwede ba nating ipunta sa kanila yung ating camera so that our students will see them, right, Ma'am Baynera?
Yes, Sir Grant. Again, our Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs, Dr. Samson, our
The
Director of the Division of Student Affairs, Professor Salazar. We also have Director Marshall Arcega and Dr. Margie Fiesta of the Guidance Office. So, Sir Grant,
Yes.
I believe we have already collected questions from our students and itatanong po natin sa ating mga speakers.
Yes, I think we will begin with this question. Although we have presented already the learning management system, which we will be using for the second semester of this academic year, meron pa rin pong tanong yung ating mga estudyante. Ma'am and sir, meron po ba tayong face-to-face classes this semester, or possible po ba ang face-to-face classes this semester?
Magandang hapon sa lahat, sa mga estudyante natin dyan na nakikinig at nanonood. Sa ngayon po, wala pa po talaga tayong masasabing konkretong panahon para magsimula tayo ng ating tinatawag na face-to-face classes kasi inaantay po natin yung official na announcement galing sa otoridad, lalong-lalo na po yung IATF. So, ang ating advice po sa ating mga estudyante, please wait for official announcement galing po sa administration ng MSU-Maguindanao. Thank you very much.
Okay, ayan, maraming salamat, Dr. Samson. Hinihintay pa po natin, tama? Hinihintay pa po natin yung mga ibibigay na instruction ng ating authorities bago po natin i-announce or iko-kumpirma kung meron ba tayong face-to-face classes for this semester. Yes, Ma'am Baynera.
Yes, tama po yun. And for now, while we are waiting for announcement regarding face-to-face classes, doon po muna tayo sa flexible or what do we call that? Flexible or blended learning. So please do communicate with your professors, with your instructors through the created LMS class. Yes, classes in the LMS. And I believe lahat ng faculty members.
Yes, Ma'am Baynera, I think our students have question regarding that. Saan daw po nila makukuha yung kanilang account sa LMS? Paano ba sila makakapasok sa LMS? Gusto nilang bigyan ng emphasis yung tanong na yon. Although I believe na i-present na rin yon siguro na-i-present na rin yon na ni Professor Arcega, but we would love to hear an answer from him. So, asan daw po makukuha ang account?
Yes, hello po. Good afternoon. With regards to the account, we have decided or give it to your respective professors or instructors po. Your username and password, you will get it from your professors and instructors. So, we cannot divulge kasi it dito for security reasons po. Yes po. Thank you.
Okay, so
At least, malinaw. Ma'am Baynera.
yes, yun po. So please communicate, mag-coordinate na lang po tayo sa ating mga professors para makuha ang ating mga users name and password at makapag-explore na kayo ng ating learning management system. Sana po klaro yun. Again, nasa mga professors or instructors na daw po ninyo ang inyong mga accounts. So, doon na lang po tayo humingi sa kanila. Thank you.
Yes, salamat Ma'am Baynera. Meron din pong tanong ang ating mga estudyante, Sir Marshall, pag meron daw po silang problema regarding their LMS, kanino daw po sila lalapit? Sino daw po ang kanilang lalapitan to solve or to address their concerns?
With regards to that, so the first person siguro na pwede ninyong lapitan would be your instructors. And if not naman po, we will be providing siguro technical support or a GC or a Facebook or any account na that they could reach us. So we will be providing for that, or we will be coming up with an account for that matter po. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much. So, we look forward to that one, ways forward natin yan, that we will have an account, to address your LMS concerns. So, Ma'am Baynera, meron din po atang isa pang tanong pertaining to our LMS.
Yes, another question, is it mandatory to use Moodle? Again, mandatory daw po ba ang paggamit ng Moodle? Sir Marshall will answer the question.
With regards to that, yes. It is mandatory that you're going to use the LMS, but as you have said a while ago, aside from the LMS, other means of providing education to you will also be used. Yes po. Yes, yes ma'am.
Yung tanong po na kung mandatory ba ang paggamit ng LMS para sa mga estudyante natin, ang sagot po ay opo. Kasi lahat po ng ating mga assessment, lahat ng mga quizzes, lahat ng mga exams, yung LMS po natin ang gagamitin. Pero sa pagkandak po ng ating mga classes, pwede pong gamitin yung iba't ibang applications. Yun po. Yes, yes.
Yes, maraming salamat, Sir Arcega and Dr. Samson. Mandatory si LMS, pero hindi limited yung gagamiting platform ng ating mga teachers, ng college professors, high school teachers natin sa MSU Maguindanao to deliver the instruction. I think this is not a question, but this is a sort of request. Our students are requesting for an infographic aside from the video that we have presented them. No, good thing about FB Live kasi this will be uploaded to our page. So pwede nilang balik-balikan. But there is also a request on an infographic that will present the step-by-step procedure ng paggamit ng ating learning management system. Seeing the reactions of our heads na naandito ngayong hapon, we will give you that. No? So we will inshallah, we will wait for the infographic of our LMS. We have another question, ma'am. This is from regarding the ID. No, may concern po ang ating mga estudyante, paano daw po sila makakakuha ng ID. Pangalawa, yung mga junior high school students po ba natin at senior high school students, kailangan din po ba daw na magkaroon ng ID with QR code? At meron din daw pong mga estudyante na nakapag-register na pero hindi pa nakukuha hanggang ngayon yung ID. Paano po ba yon? I think our Professor Salazar will answer this one.
I will add na lang po. Related question to ID na rin po. No, yung mga graduating students, they say na they only have this semester, no, at gagraduate na sila, inshallah. Are they still required to secure or to have a new ID? Yun na po ay sagutin ng ating DSA Director.
Good afternoon to each and everyone. Ang daming questions yun, Teka. One at a time. Ang una, tungkol sa ID. Paano sila maka-access sa ID? The MSU Maguindanao Division of Student Affairs has provided the link wherein they have to apply, and then this can be processed. Kasama doon sa link na yun, yung ating admin, na kung saan after na makasubmit nila yung kanilang applications, then this will be processed by yung may nakasali din na admin, sila Dr. Khalid. Second is the junior senior high school are they still required to have the IDs? Definitely they should, kasi bago yung administration natin, so dapat talaga may bago silang ID. But then dahil mag-i-end na yung school year ng 2020-2021 hanggang March at February na tayo ngayon, they can still use the ID until March. Ma'am BCA, di ba? Oo, ganun yun. And then regarding naman yung sa ating mga graduating students na sabi nila hanggang this semester na lang talaga sila and then gagraduate na sila. But then still, you have to remember na after ng graduation ninyo, you have a lot of things to be accomplished. So, every now and then, you will be frequenting the campus. Hence, you need a new ID. Thank you.
Klaro. Klaro yun, ano. Maraming salamat, Ma'am Salazar. So yung ating mga graduating students will also be needing the new ID that we have. Any concerns pertaining to our ID, I think our DSA can answer that one. And there's also an the official Facebook page ng ating DSA. You may raise your concerns there, ano, para mas mabilis at mas direkta yung sagot nila patungkol sa inyong mga concerns. We have another concern. This is about the scholarship. Meron daw po bang, paano daw po makakakuha ng scholarship yung ating mga estudyante at lalo na daw po yung mga first incoming students natin sa MSU Maguindanao.
Okay. Now, regarding yung ating SASE, actually may in-charge dyan. SASE, scholarship pala. Scholarships dyan. And then, we have a list of scholarships that we can publish at the DSA page para makita nyo ano yung mga available na mga scholarships na yun. So, we can provide the list at MSU Maguindanao Division of Student Affairs page. But then, still, you can reach out to the person in charge sa scholarship through the hotline number we provided earlier, yung kay Dr. Margie Fiesta. Nandoon yung hotline numbers para ma-reach out nyo yung mga taong concerned, especially for the scholarship. Hope you can go back to the MSU Maguindanao page as well as to the hotline numbers now we have provided earlier during the presentation of Dr. Margie Fiesta.
Okay. So, ang ating pong in charge sa ating scholarship, tama po ba ma'am, no, na si Professor Lilia Digiamla, na siya din ating acting admission officer. So, kanina po, nabanggit natin na allowed na ang mga estudyante to enter our university. But we have another question. Paano po yung ating mga high school students na hindi pasok or may restriction sa edad, no, na naibigay or nakalagay sa ating guidelines? Will they be allowed to enter our university, specifically those high school students?
Unang-una po, yung doon sa junior at saka senior high school students, hindi po talaga sila pinapayagang pumasok sa campus. Kung meron silang mahalagang pakay sa kanilang mga guro, ang pinapayagan po na gumawa ng transaksyon ay yung kanilang mga magulang or mga guardian nila. Pero kung yung kanilang pagpasok sa campus po ay kailangan pa rin may appointment sa kanilang mga target or mga concerned na mga teachers. Pangalawa, yung pagpayag sa mga college students na pumasok sa campus. Hindi pa po lubusang binubuksan ang gate ng MSU Maguindanao para sa pagpasok talaga ng mga estudyante, maliban lang sa mga mahahalagang transaksyon tulad ng pagpunta sa registrar's office, sa cashier's office, sa DSA, at iba pang mahalagang transaksyon. Yun lang po.
Okay, maraming salamat, Dr. Samson. Ang Baynera, malinaw yun, ano?
Yes. Again, we would like to reiterate that the junior high school students and senior high school students are not allowed entry in the university, but they may send or ano ba, if they have important transactions in the university, pwede pong second person through their parents or guardians. Inuulit po namin ang ating mga young junior high school students and senior high school students are not allowed to enter the university. Again, we do hope that you understand because we are all after your safety. So kung meron pong importanteng bagay na gagawin sa ating universidad, pwede po ang inyong parents at guardians at kailangan din pong mayroong appointment, no, doon sa inyong sa mga opisinang pupuntahan o sa inyong mga guro. And for the college students, again, hindi pa po lubusang open ang ating university for your entry, maliban lamang po sa mga importanteng bagay, importanteng transactions sa offices ng registrar, sa offices ng cashier, and other offices or DSA. So, again, hindi po kayo basta-bastang papasok. Meron pong magve-verify kung how important is your transaction in the university bago po kayo pahintulutang pumasok sa ating university. Of course, you really have to abide by the policies, by the protocols set by the IATF, and other policies na pinapatupad po sa ating university. Sana po yun ay klaro sa ating lahat.
Yes, I guess klaro naman po, Ma'am Baynera. Thank you so much. Now we have another question, ma'am. I think na-orient na rin sila na kanilang mga guro, since we will be doing the blended learning classes for this semester. Aside from LMS, na ibigay na rin natin na there will also be consultations, mga weekly consultation. Ngayon, ang tanong po ng ating mga estudyante, tuloy po ba yung weekly consultation? At kung tuloy po yung consultation once a week, lahat po ba daw ng subject na meron sila for this semester, sabay-sabay daw po ba yung consultation? Paano daw po yung mga estudyante na nasa malalayong lugar?
Yung consultation po ay isa lamang hakbang na naisip po ng universidad upang matulungan ang ating mga estudyante, lalong-lalo na yung mga naiintindihan po nating talagang hirap. Ang pakay po ng programang ito ay talagang para makapag-reach out tayo sa ating mga estudyante. Kaya nga lang, dahil sa ating sitwasyon ngayon na nahaharap tayo sa isang pandemya, hindi po tayo basta-basta makakilos upang ating i-implement itong mga programang ito. Kaya sa ngayon po, wala pa po talaga tayong finality kung matutuloy ba itong face-to-face, kasi pinaplansya pa po natin lahat ng mga plano at mga paghahanda na dapat nating gawin sakaling ito ay ating i-implement. Sa muli, ang atin pong panawagan sa ating mga estudyante, maghintay po lamang tayo ng official announcement mula sa university. Salamat po.
Yes, yun, maraming salamat, Ma'am Samson. At sa ating sa sistema natin ngayon, yung official announcement ng ating university ay makikita sa ating MSU Maguindanao official Facebook page. Kaya mga students namin, we encourage you to keep in touch, to always be updated sa ating MSU Maguindanao Facebook page. Now, Sir Marshall Arcega, meron pong tanong yung ating mga estudyante. Babalik tayo sa concerns pertaining sa ating LMS. Sir, meron po silang tanong, what if there will be an internet glitch, upon submitting our classwork in Moodle? Will the answers be saved? Or do they have to take the exam again or the quiz again? Paano daw po pag ganun? Meron daw pong internet glitch.
Sa katanungan yan po, isa sa kagandahan na meron ang LMS ay kung maputol, so let's say kasalukuyan tayo kumukuha ng ating mga exam. So pag nagkaroon po ng glitch, yung dating o yung huling sinagutan po natin, yun po ay mariretain. So by the time na babalik kayo, kung saan po kayo naputol, doon din po kayo magsisimula ulit. So yung dating nasagutan nyo na, nandoon pa rin po yun siya. So ipagpapatuloy nyo lang po yung inyong pagsagot. At yung meron po tayo kasing time doon, time limit. So kung saan po nag-stop, doon din po siya magpapatuloy. So huwag po kayo mag-alala kung nagkaroon, so let's say, ng brownout. So yung mga dating sinagutan niyo, nandoon na po yun siya, na-save na po yan siya, at ipagpapatuloy nyo na lang po.
My dear students, itong bagay lang ito ang gusto kong idagdag from the Division of Student Affairs. Itong ating learning management system ay bago. So meaning to say, wala pang kasiguraduhan sa lahat-lahat, may mga challenges tayo, mag-struggle tayo. Pero lahat ng ito ay hindi lamang manggagaling sa amin, sa administration. Sabi ko nga kanina, 50% will be coming from us. Kaya nga ginagawa ang orientation, ginagawa yung video presentation ng LMS, lahat ginagawa. Pero kung titingnan mo rin naman, yung responsibility will not only be ours, kundi kayo din mismo mga estudyante, kasama ng inyong mga magulang. Gawan nyo ng paraan. No, kasi kung lahat ay ibibigay nyo ang responsibilidad sa administration, lahat ay gagawin yung rason ang mga bagay-bagay sa ating kultura, lahat ay bibigyan ng dahilan ang yung mga connectivity, wala nang mangyayari sa atin. Sabi ko nga kanina, we have to set the bar of excellence. We are in a state university. If you would like to be a student of a state university, then set the bar of excellence, set the bar of competence, so that you can be competitive with other institutions. This is the challenging times. Well, if everyone is doing it, I think you have all the potentials of doing it. Kasi kung lahat gagawa natin ng dahilan, talagang makikita mo ang lahat ng dahilan. Pero, if you dwell on your potentials, yung kakayahan ninyo kasama ng inyong mga magulang, no? Kasama ng inyong mga magulang, I think lahat ito ay kakayanin natin. Kasi sabi nga ng ating Vice Chancellor,
yung slogan ng ating university, ang ating core values, rising in collaboration, na ang ibig sabihin, it is in working together and in collaborating with one another that we rise as one. Walang iwanan, gawin nyo ang inyong tungkulin, gawin namin ang sa amin. Ganon po.
yes,
Yes, the magic word is actually collaboration. Okay?
Yeah.
The collaboration between the faculty members and the students. So, yun po kailangan nating i-imbibe, no, yung collaboration para maging successful po ang ating second semester, no, ngayong taon.
Yes, and I think that also concludes, no, our open forum. And those are very powerful parting words from our Director of the Student Affairs, Professor Lolita Salazar, at syempre ng ating Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs na si Dr. Consuelo D. Samson. Aside from them, maaari din po kaming humingi ng parting words from the Director of the CIC, Professor Marshall Arcega, especially on LMS, at sa ating pong University Guidance Counselor na si Dr. Margie Fiesta with focus. emphasizing on the student services, lalo na sa mga usaping mental health, no, yung mga concerns na gano'n ng ating mga estudyante. So, may we hear words from our Director and University Guidance Counselor.
Parting words. Okay po. um, bye-bye. Sorry po. Let's just give the LMS a chance. LMS kasi we introduced this one, sabi nga po kanina, is to elevate, okay, yung standard ng MSU Maguindanao. And we believe that through this LMS, malilift talaga ang ating standard of education po. Thank you. Ma'am?
Hello, magandang hapon. Walang question sa guidance. Okay, but you know guys, upon hearing your questions, at nasa-sense ko na yung ating mga apprehensions. Okay? Apprehensions na kaya itong new LMS na ito, kaya namin ito. Now, pag kimkimin nyo yung mga apprehensions na yan, alam nyo ba ang mangyayari sa inyo? Hindi kayo makakatulog. Sige kayo. So, pag hindi na kayo makatulog, problemado na kayo. So, that's the time you open the Facebook page, MSU-Maguindanao Guidance and Counseling Center. Kasi baka kailanganin nyo na ng kausap, no? O, wag agad-agad, magdadrop na ako, ma'am, no? Kasi hindi ko na kaya itong LMS na bago. Diba? So, text ka agad, ha? Text ka agad, message ka agad sa MSU Guidance and Counseling Facebook page. Okay? So, ngayon, wala pa kayong tanong. Alam ko, ano yan? Anong tawag dyan? Pupuktaktihin, no? Ang MSU Guidance and Counseling page. Ma'am, ano na itong gagawin ko? So, hindi ibig sabihin na pag nag-share kayo ng problema, sira ulo na kayo, ha? O, yan ang tandaan natin. At saka, I assure you of the confidentiality. If ever man may mga medyo sensitive na mga problema, na mga issues, okay, confidential po yan. No? So, it is just between me and you. Okay? So, good luck guys on our end. Okay, good luck to all of us.
God bless everyone.
God bless.
Keep safe. Keep safe, everyone. Keep safe, everyone. Okay. MSU-ones, keep safe.
Ayan. Maraming salamat po sa ating apat, no, na heads na naandito to guide for our students' virtual orientation. Again, palakpakan po natin yung ating Director for Student Affairs, Professor Lolita P. Salazar, Director ng ating Computer and Information Center, Professor Marshall Arcega, at ang ating University Guidance Counselor, Dr. Margie D. Fiesta, at syempre ang ating Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs. Idol po ito, Dr. Consuelo D. Samson. Yung parting words na po na yun ay hindi na, those are just parting words for the students' virtual orientation. Rest assured, we will never leave every student dito sa sistema, sa entire process. Meron tayo ngayon under the new normal. So kasama ninyo ang MSU Maguindanao. Sabi nga ng ating bagong core values, rising in collaboration. We will rise as we collaborate with one another. Ma'am Baynera.
Yes, thank you so much, Grant. And of course to our speakers, to our four vibrant speakers. No, I hope all your questions were answered. If you still have questions regarding the presentations, regarding the guidelines and policies of the university, you can always send your questions to our official Facebook page. And if you have some concerns, your professors, your instructors, your deans are just, a chat away or call away. So, pwede po kayo mag-reach out sa kanila dahil nga hindi po nila, or we in MSU Maguindanao will never leave you in these challenging times.
Yeah.
Yes, I hope everything is clear now. Again, magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Wassalamualaikum. This is Binera, your moderator this afternoon.
Yes, at nagpapasalamat po tayong lahat siyempre sa suporta na ibinibigay ng ating Chancellor na si Dr. Bayhejira Nefertiti Sinswat Makalandong Limbona, kasama ng kanyang 4 na Vice Chancellors at ang iba pang officials ng MSU Maguindanao. Once again, this is Grant Warren Dilu, one of your moderators, and thank you so much for engaging with us. Again, see you in MSU Maguindanao, inshallah, and rest assured we will see you more for the entire year online. We will have many online events for all of you. So once again, good afternoon at mabuhay po tayong lahat. At this point, let us all sing the MSU hymn.